Welcome Impact Wrestling fans, to the debut of Destination Impact. And I got to tell you, what an epic premiere of Impact Wrestling it was. We kicked off the show this evening with Taz, Josh Matthews from Nashville, from the TNA headquarters, and what a great. First, we recap of last week's Impact. Then we kick it off with Josh Matthews and Taz at the headquarters of Impact Wrestling in Nashville, Tennessee. And I got to tell you, that was a great start of Impact Wrestling. Every week you will see, every week when Impact Wrestling comes on, you will see really some amazing new features. Like you will see behind the scenes look, behind the curtain, see what the knockouts, the stars are up to before their matches, before they come out of the curtain. And it will be an amazing feeling once they come to that ring. And let me tell you, what a wait. We kicked it off with the BDC, the Beatdown Clan, with MVP, Eric Young, Low-Key, Samoa Joe. They explained their actions of last week, on what EY did to Bobby Roode. Then, our first match of the evening was an amazing match between Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe. They put on a phenomenal match, and I gotta tell you, it was really an epic match it was between them. Samoa Joe wins the opening contest via submission of the rear naked choke. And then we went backstage again to where all the magic starts behind the scenes. And we saw some clips of Taz and Josh Matthews from the commentary booth. Your next match of the night was a phenomenal tag team match of the Wolves, Debbie Richards, Eddie Edwards versus the Hardys for the World Tag Team Championships. For the number one contender of the World Tag Team Championships. And that was a phenomenal match. The Wolves and the Hardys both put on a great 10-star match. It was a great feeling inside the Manhattan Center. In that match. They put on one heck of a match. Both congratulations to the Hardys and the Wolves. And then we saw more, then Bobby Roode was still in the ring at the time. The third match was the no disqualification match between Bobby Roode and Eric Young. And I want to tell you, there was a lot of explanations of Eric Young on what took place last week. And I want to say that no disqualification match was a very, very good match. No DQ means where you can use weapons throughout the match. The weapons can, I would say the weapons can be your friend to equalize in the match. But Eric Young defeats Bobby Roode, and that was a great, great match. And then we saw James Storm. Earlier we saw James Storm talking about what's next for the Revolution. Who will join the Revolution? That is the question. And I will answer that. Who knows what's going to happen with the Revolution? They got Manic, they got Abyss, they have Storm, and they have Abyss, Storm, and Manic. But anyway, I gotta tell you, that was something. Now let me get underway and talk about what's going on between Ethan Carter III and Jeremy Borash. Earlier tonight, we saw Ethan in a truck, and we heard Ethan through Jeremy's earpiece there. And then earlier on we saw JB backstage talking with Ethan. See, JB is not a wrestler. He wasn't trained to be a wrestler. He was trained to be an announcer. And so next week you will see Jeremy Borash go one-on-one with Ethan Carter. But a lot of questions being answered through that. I know Rockstar Spud feels bad for JB, so do I. But I gotta tell you, let's go to the Knockouts match right quick. The Knockouts match was wonderful. It was Brooke Adams and Taryn Terrell taking on the beautiful people, Velvet Sky and Angelina Love, accompanied by the Bromance, Jesse Goddard, Robbie E., and Zema Ion. Let me tell you, that was a great Knockouts match. It was phenomenal. Most of the offense went to Terrell and Adam and Brooke. An amazing offense from the beautiful people. The beautiful people wins their match by schoolgirl pin by the one and only talented, the beautiful Velvet Sky. Velvet put on a great match. I've watched her a long time, since 2005. So then after that, next week, I want to run this by you right quick. Next week you will see Feast or Fired. What that is you will see 4 briefcases. 3 cases will have championship matches, tag team, X Division, or world title. And the other one will have something where it says you're fired. And I know everybody doesn't want to be fired. I mean, this is a great business, great organization. And no one wants that. So that will take place next week, next Friday night on Impact Wrestling. Now let me talk about the main event. We saw Low Key go one-on-one with the one Low Key versus Low Key took on X Division. We saw Low Key go one-on-one for the X Division champions. Low Key versus Austin Aries, but great match between them. Lots of props to them. Aries put on an amazing performance. So did Low Key. Now, that was a phenomenal main event. Each and every main event is exactly phenomenal. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going to go down next week. Well, next week we're going to recap from this week's Impact. And there's also going to be Jeremy Borash going one-on-one with Ethan Carter. And some more great matches on hand as well. It's going to be a phenomenal show next week. And plus, Feast or Fired, what will go down between Havoc and Awesome Kong. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. That is an amazing. 2 old feuds back together. Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle. Those feuds are brewing, and plus Velvet Sky and Brooke Adams. That's another feud also brewing in the books. And I gotta tell you, what will go down next week on Impact Wrestling. And each and every week on Impact Wrestling, every Friday night, you will see some awesome feelings. You will see behind the scenes footage. Like if you see a match going on, you will see footage of what's going on behind the scenes. That is really awesome. The cameras are everywhere, and Impact Wrestling is the must-see show to watch on Friday nights on Destination America. It is going to be this is a brand new season, Impact Wrestling at its finest. You will see teenage greatest matches. It's going to be awesome. And plus, let me talk about tomorrow morning. It's going to be phenomenal. Join the Professor, Mike Tenay, with the debut of Impact Wrestling Unlocked. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and if you're in the Central Zone, it'll be at 9 o'clock. So that's going to be amazing feeling for Impact Wrestling Unlocked. Well, that's going to do it on amazing debut of Destination Impact. This is your destination for Destination Impact. Have a great night, everyone, and I will see you next Friday night after Impact Wrestling.